Catherine's in her now signature fair al knit came during her filmed conversation with Roman Kemp for the Shaping Us campaign. She turned once more to the cream Holland Cooper fair al jumper, woven from an alpaca wool blend that produces a smooth, camera-friendly texture. Its burgundy and grey patterning framed her face cleanly, while the distinctive gold buttons added structure under natural winter light. Over the knit, she wore her long-loved L.K. Bennett Darwin sheepskin jacket, a decade-old piece that reinforced her long-standing preference for responsible rewear. Black skinny jeans, Blundstone Chelsea boots in antique brown, and understated gold hoops completed a look that communicated emotional openness without compromising royal professionalism. The cream fair al jumper worn by Catherine has become one of the most recognizable winter staples in her wardrobe. Crafted from a soft alpaca wool blend, the knit features a classic burgundy and grey patterned yoke and polished gold buttons along the shoulder, giving the traditional Scottish design a refined, contemporary royal finish. Warm, versatile, and quietly elegant, the piece reflects Catherine's signature approach to winter dressing, functional, sustainable, and unmistakably British. December 2022, Kensington Palace released a Christmas video, in which Catherine decorated a tree ahead of the Together at Christmas service. Once again, she chose the same Holland Cooper fair al jumper, a deliberate continuity that positioned the knit as a winter staple rather than a one-off trend. For this indoor festive recording, she paired the jumper with wide-leg Roland Marit Axon trousers, adding glide and structure to the silhouette. The contrast between soft knitwear and tailored trousers achieved the balance required for a royal seasonal appearance, warm, welcoming, but unmistakably polished. Pearl earrings provided a light, classic accent under the warm indoor lighting of the palace clip. February 2022, Catherine's earlier appearance in the fair al knit came reading a bedtime story on CBeebies Bedtime Stories, filmed at Kensington Palace, and broadcast during Children's Mental Health Week. The segment required visual warmth and a style young viewers could relate to. The Holland Cooper jumper delivered precisely that, offering a cozy palette that sat comfortably within a family-centered program. Catherine paired it with light-wash jeans from Other Stories to soften the overall tone and keep the look approachable for children. Missoma hoops set with rhodochrosite added a subtle rosy glow, quiet, warm details that reflected the nurturing message of the book she read. April 2021, the earliest appearance in this fair al timeline occurred during Catherine's visit to Manor Farm in County Durham. For a hands-on engagement involving farming machinery and conversations about sustainable agriculture, she opted for Braw X Troy London fair al jumper in a muted almond shade. Made from superfine lambswool, this version reflected the knitwear's traditional countryside roots more overtly than her later Holland Cooper model. The blue, biscuit, and burgundy patterning added depth while remaining quiet enough for a working environment. Layered over a Cézanne pie crust blouse, the combination brought a touch of softness to a robust rural outfit. Dark denim and her trusted Penelope Chilvers long tassel boots ensured durability on the farm, while a switch to Barber outerwear and See by Chloe boots later in the day signaled her adaptability across contrasting engagements. In an era where royal fashion carries both symbolic and public-facing weight, Catherine's fair al choices bridge tradition with modern relevance, allowing her to appear warm and accessible while maintaining the quiet structure expected of a future queen.